What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the YouTube things that make YouTube such a spectacular place. Moa here, and we are back for day 8, starting week 2 of the Magic the Gathering Arena free-to-play video series where I start a count from day 1 with nothing, don't spend any money, put in the blood, sweat, tears, hard work to get all the way to infinite. And we're starting our second week. We got reset in the last video back to bronze, so we're going to just hop right in the ladder real quick. And that's really all we got planned for today. No special events or anything like that. No special deck building. We're just going to hop into the standard queue. So let's get at it. We are playing our only real deck, real-ish deck, blue-red, Experimental Overload. And it's been doing pretty well. Not that we have many alternatives right now. So opening hand is not amazing. We have a Scry. We have our best card, Dual Strike. So, yeah, I mean, it's a keep. We have early removal. We have 2 colors of mana. We have a Scry. We have a Dual Strike. So despite the fact that we really have nothing much else going for us, we're going to keep it. I mean, that don't get me wrong. That's a lot. But, I mean, the hands where you don't have some form of, like, filtering. So, like, at the very least, an iteration, but if not, then hopefully, like, Seize the Spoils or Cathartic Reunion. When you don't have that, it feels like the deck you're just sitting there kind of playing a game waiting to draw your cards, which is not a great feeling. But, all right, this is anyway. Regardless, this is a keep. Opponent starts with Temple of Bandits. I've seen a lot of green-red. I've talked about green-red and how it's our best matchup, so I scry. Okay, that's interesting. I have never put a Dual Strike away, but I guess it just needs some action. I just don't have any action. So it's like a Dual Strike, really not where I want to be right now. Shock. Play a land. And again, test of talents. We've talked about this. Not great against red-green. Right on cue, I'm looking at it in my hand. For those of you who don't know, haven't watched, I mentioned this once a video, I lost all my audio. So I recorded this and talked through my thoughts as the games, through the game thoughts as I had them, as the games happen in real time. But I lost all that. So now I am voiceover recording. So like I've said in pretty much every video also, it's kind of funny to go back and look through how you play things and be like, oh my god, I hate how I played that or whatever. So, but, it has been a good teaching tool. I'm like, wow, I shouldn't be doing stuff like that. All right, so opponent plays that. I think easy. Frostbite, I think easy just buy Zerda, buy Zerda and keep up Frostbite. Yeah, so this is the thing. It's not going well. This is the reason why I didn't... This is the reason why I scried that Dual Strike to the bottom, despite the fact that it's our best card, is that I just have no action right now, and this kind of sucks. And 5/5 is some legit pressure. Block and trade, I guess throw a block and trade. So Chump and then Fire Prophecy, killing the creature is my plan here, probably putting away Test of Talents, I would imagine. And let's see where we're at. Are we getting close to the point where we can double Experimental Overload and it's okay, and it ends up being like competitive against a red-green deck full of big creatures? I don't know. We're getting there. We'll see. All right, another spell in the graveyard. Yeah, I remember thinking, please don't have anything. Opponent paused for a long time, but I mean, Kazil's free. We have the combo, but it's just not strong enough yet. Yeah. Need to draw something. I don't know if I play this land or not, but I think holding a land in hand is reasonable here. Because at this point, I kind of want to draw a Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, I don't like playing out that land. Because I have enough lands already in play. Because all you need is 5 lands to Dual Strike plus Experimental Overload. So let's see if that's what... Okay, so that's what I do. So I decide that's enough. I decide a 5/5 and a 4/4 is enough. Yeah, I mean, I think I just have to... Yeah, I mean, I guess really, if I think about it, I'm used to, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. But if you think about it, a 5/5 and a 4/4 here, plus a way to clear a creature, plus the combo in hand is, like, actually not bad. That's actually pretty close to death. All right, so this is interesting. Just attack. You attack because if they don't block, you just win. Please don't block. And that's game. It's not game. What am I saying? I'm dumb. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm used to 11-11s. Yeah, that's fine. That does nothing. I guess just kill it in response. Yeah, it's the clear play. Poe just takes the turn off to do nothing, and we got him. Okay. All right, pretty good first game. Drew out of a bad hand, kept stuck with it, and won, so that's not bad. All right, moving on to game 2. Okay, so this opening hand, obviously it's a clear keep. Early removal, experimental overload, and the early removal looks like it's going to be great against this deck. Though I feel like I sound like a broken record at this point. It feels like Tested Talents is not going to be good against them. All right, Disciple. All right, well, we found a use for Tested Talents. There we go. I need to find our third land, so play Cathartic Reunion, play Kazula's Fury as a land. Not where you necessarily want to be, but, you know, we run for, so. All right, so this is working out very well. What are these cards? Not sure what opponent is up to here, except playing weird creatures that you don't really see much. So we've talked about discarding the second copy of Experimental Overload against non-blue decks. I can't really do anything about countering it, so you can always just buy it back after. Alright, see what I do here in response. I just kill a priest, get rid of one of these lands. I mean, this isn't going too horribly. Do need to start killing some guys. So I think here, I like Shock. I wonder what I do, but I mean Shock. Frostbite. Oh, okay, that's weird. I guess. Frostbite that guy. Play a land. Foretell. Dual Strike. Oh. Yeah, this one got out of hand, I guess, huh? I didn't remember this. They gotta have removal for my creatures, though, right? All they need is removal to get through, right? Kill one creature and I lose. That's it. No! Opponent. Wow, I forgot about this till just now. Opponent plays the creature that's just straight up lethal, doesn't attack with it. This one has haste, right? I'm pretty sure that's the guy that has haste. I forgot about this, yeah, because we are about a couple weeks behind on videos. Wow, that was special. Maybe I need. Well, I was gonna say need to consider attacking there, but the thing is, if they have removal, then I just die to that. So I guess that's not the play. Maybe buy Zerna, play it, and then attack. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that's why. All right. Yeah, I mean, I can say alive by buy Zerna, play Zerna. Still keeping a land in hand. Just draw seize the spoils or something. Alright, that's now I'm dead. No, I'm still not just dead. It's not dead on board just yet. Okay. Okay, so I can. This is interesting. Opponent's at 37. Raise the Draugr. Bring back two guys. Yeah, I'm just dead to this, but opponent gave us multiple extra turns. Unfortunately, we didn't do anything with them. I take it back if that's not the creature that has haste, but I'm pretty sure that guy has haste. The one he played. Alright, so block and stay alive. Okay, so I needed to attack there. Alright. Iteration, yeah, okay. Alright, that one did not go well. But, yeah. Okay, I mean, opponent played random creatures and got there, and we just lost. It happens. Alright, moving on. Okay, so this opening hand looks awkward on first glance because there's no blue mana and only one actual land. But the thing is, it's actually very good. Secretly very good hand because you play Kazil's Fury as a land, and then you foretell our two dual strikes, or you can just play. All right, so black blue control. So finally, we're up against a deck where Tested Talons may be good. So yeah, or you could just play Seize the Spoils wherever you feel like here. Okay, foretell another dual strike. Is that another different art anticipate? Okay. All right. Fairy Master Time. Interesting. Don't say that one much. I think if I had to come up with a name for my video series, it would be Don't Say That One Much. So yeah, I've talked about this too. I feel like you just, yeah, I mean, not feel like it's pretty clear you get matched up based on like experience level because I've been running up against all opponents that just play straight up random cards that you don't see. So it's going to be all free to play opponents early on without much collection. That's what I noticed. I don't know at what point, if and when that'll change. But spoiler alert, we get all the way up to gold, and we're still running into random decks and opponents. So I think that seems to be like what the plan is, or how they kind of match make. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Double dual strike. Obviously it's gonna be cathartic. No, okay. See, this is well. All right, got it. I was like, why would I play cathartic reunion with all these cards in my hand? So I can discard 7 cards. There we go. And you see just how You just see just how much better Blitz of the Thunder Raptor is. And obviously, early game, things like Scorching Dragonfire and Fire Prophecy, early game, clearly they work better. But, I mean, this just straight up kills. I'll kill Ugins and things with it. Huge creatures that you couldn't otherwise be able to kill. And it gets rid of them for good. So, it's a really an excellent card for our deck. Though, early on, it can be frustrating when you can't kill the creature you want. All right, so we're just trading kind of some resources here. I did get 2 for 1 on that, but I draw so much extra cards with this deck that I feel like it's not that much of a problem. So this deck mulligans very well. That's why I don't hesitate to mulligan when I have a bad hand because, you're just drawing tons of cards, getting tons of value. And the trade resource plan that I always talk about, we just trade resource for resource, and then, okay. Opponent casts Emergent Ultimatum, and I assume I'm just dead. However, what I forgot at the time was that I'm in the random matchup queue and not the, real card queue. So the opponent just gets, some creatures. It's like, okay. I can kill all those creatures, so I put the Vivian back. and then he doesn't play them, so I don't know what he clicked on, or he just didn't play it because he's new. These are the type of things that, and then opponent just shame scoops. So I felt bad for that. I probably still would have won anyway, but yeah, that felt bad. Yeah, opponent messed up that one, But again, this is the things you learn, and you have to learn this at some point. You'll learn how Emergent Ultimatum works at some point. And yeah, so it must be I shuffle one in and then he gets to choose 2, and you have to click on him and play them. But I guess he didn't click on him, just clicked through it, and then got to play none of them. Which there should be a warning there or something. But so I feel bad for opponent on that one. We've all done stuff like that. We've all been there, So we've seen in the last couple of games opponents just make horrible technical mistakes, and these are the things that are going to happen. And look, Magic is a tough game to play, right? So, these things, they happen to everyone. They happen to beginners. They happen to pros sometimes. You see it. Guys that play every day, streamers, will make mistakes like that. So, I mean, these things happen, right? Like I said, Magic is not easy to play. And once you make a mistake like that with Emergent Ultimatum, you pretty much won't do it again. So, that sucked for opponent, but they'll learn. And I think, in terms of actual results, I probably would have won that game pretty easily anyway, because I can I could Blitz of the Thunder Raptor his 6/6, and then the other one was only at 3 toughness. I could probably get rid of that too, and that's not going to do too much damage anyway. So probably would have won anyway, but yeah, opponent, that kind of sucked. All right, I'll be back for the next game. Oh, okay, opening hand. Obviously a clear keep. One of the concerns, we need to find something with our opt. So I lead with opt over red land. Opponent playing... Okay, so opponent playing blue-white. Now I'm obviously less concerned about finding action quickly. But again, those hands that just die in the vine, that's the reason we lost that black-white game. Because we just didn't have anything to... You just don't sometimes draw your action spell. So you need the Seize the Spoils and stuff like that into iteration. Iteration finds you something like that. So, okay, so blue-white, we're going to need to maybe find a Test of Talents to force our combo through. Although this is that blue-white deck. So this is that blue-white deck where they just play enchantment. So this is the one that gave you. I have this one from my beginner things. All right, iteration, finding a card and a land is perfect. There we go. What am I thinking about here? Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. I'm just so used to using iteration to find my land drop that it didn't occur to me, hey, you could just cast Cathartic Reunion. There you go, all right. I'm down. Opponent, yeah. So this is the deck that runs the Owl. It'll have, one Shark Typhoon. All right, another iteration. So... It's funny, I was talking about how I had no gas, and now all of a sudden just literally... Okay, yep. And now it's just all the card draw, all the action, so yeah. And eventually just find Yeah, that Caramantis Blessing or whatever that card is. Forgot about that. They've got that X3 with that has power and toughness equal to, what is it, the number of artifacts and enchantments you control. They got that card, so. Oh, the dual strikes. All right. Yeah, I mean, might as well just foretell it. We're just literally under zero pressure here. I guess not literally zero. They got some guys, but. All right. All right, so let's see here. With 3 dual strikes foretold, what am I playing? Oh, it's okay. Choose a couple cathartic reasons. Okay, so I decide not to just play one. Experimental overload there. I guess triple, quadruple experimental overload is what I'm looking for. No, triple? Am I dumb? 2, yeah, it's a 3 total. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be easy. Opponent just gave me all day to just do a million things. Let me get away with all my shenanigans. Yeah, so what's that? 16, 16, 15, 15, 14, 14? All right, how you like that? Okay. So they're fighting back. They're gonna need 2 banishing lights. It looks like they only have 1. Oh, the glitter is not gonna get there. And when that spot, if they don't block, they're just dead. And they block both, so I don't really have to do anything. Okay, so I just go for it. Yeah, I mean, they can't have anything. All right, so that was an easy one. Drew what we needed. Open hand, not amazing, but we drew what we needed. All right. All right, this opening hand is great. Have literally everything we need. All right, so interesting decision right off the bat. I scry away the Frostbite. I have Fire Prophecy. I don't know. I guess I gotta find my 3rd land. But we have Iteration, so I think that's close. All right. Now, I don't think can. Oh, okay. I can play. I didn't know I could play Kazil's Fury as a land off Iteration. But I just so smoothly did it in the video that I guess I maybe did know that. I don't know. All right, so next turn is going to be shock your Stinger. Stinger's a pain. I mean, obviously Fox is the big threat, but Stinger's annoying. Damn, got us down to 15 with 1/2/2 in 1 turn. All right, yep. Foretell Dual Strike. Fury is another land. So we are going to want to find Tested Talents against them. Although famously, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago, I tested talents there, Solar Flare, or what is it, Solar Flare, Zenith Flare, whatever that card is. I got rid of them all, and they didn't even resolve one. I still lost, so, you know. So that's interesting. I guess I'm just selling out. Looking for Tested Talents. There it is. Now we should win. We should be able to win from this position easily. I mean, you do have to keep 2 man up the rest of the game, but whatever. Shouldn't be a problem. The best part is when they try to set you up for the end of turn flare, then untap flare, thinking you can't have 2 counters. All right, so we got them. I don't know why he's casting it at 8. I don't know why he's casting it for 8 anyway, but... There you go, and we just play our big guys. I thought it was going to... See, in my head right now, I want to get crazy and copy Seize the Spoils, but yeah, I guess just go for your double and then play another one next turn. They can't do anything. All right, so it looks like that's going to be it. Effortless 4-1 today. We had that wacky game that we lost to random black-white. I don't know what that was. But, yeah. So, other than that, I mean, it went pretty well today. So, some days are just like this. You get your quick 4 wins, and you check out. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Continue to leave comments. I've tried to respond to all of them. I appreciate all of you, everyone who's watched the videos, and all that. So, all right, I will be back tomorrow. And wait for it. Oh, did I already miss the part where it says I go up to silver? All right, we're back to silver. Okay, we're going to continue to climb the ladder. But all right, thanks very much for watching and doing all those things. Subscribe, like, jump on board, man. Tell me where you guys are at with the free-to-play. I want to hear your comments about free-to-play stuff, like how you feel about it. I had someone leaving a comment the other day. It wasn't in my video, but they had said, you know, they were just so fed up about you can't play the game. You can't play the game at an enjoyable level if without spending tons of money. And I am here to prove that's not true. You can do that. We are going to do that. There is that pain period where it's basically a month before you can start drafting, and then you have all the current cards, and then it's going to take a little while to build up and go back and get cards. But it won't take long overall in the grand scheme of things. We'll be infinite soon, sooner than you might think. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.